Welcome everyone to Olentangy Orange High School, home of the Pioneers. Today it's Olentangy Orange's senior night, and they will take on Upper Arlington. This is the third meeting and final between these two teams in the regular season. And strike two. Reed Hemrick, the pitcher for Olentangy Orange, throwing to Ross Solosky. So we have our first ball of the at-bat. Ball two. Ball three. My name is Aim Fusner with Fusner Media. Proud to be presenting another high school baseball broadcast here. That is strike three, and Solosky goes on strikes.
Number 5, left fielder,
Connor Henley. That is strike one.
Because it's Wits. I want to say something special, but I don't know what.
That's strike two. UAA is coming off a 4-1 loss against Hilliard-Davidson last Wednesday. That is strike three. 2 strikeouts to begin the game.
That is Upper Arlington. It's number 24, third baseman, Drew Calhoun.
Upper Arlington now turns to Drew Gollowin. Hemrick pitches. Ball one. Strike one. Hemrick pitching to Kobe Luling today. Defense relatively the same for Olentangy Orange. Not too much change today. Ball two. Pitch coming. Ball three. Maverick Chauvin will be at first base. Zane Konzak at second. Keegan at third. That is a strike. The count goes full. James Wimstat at shortstop. Zavislak at left field. White Lickey at center. That is strike three. We go to the bottom of the first. 3 strikeouts for Reed Hemrick.
I'm not so
Welcome back to the bottom of the first. Once again, my name is Zane Fusner with Fusner Media. No score between Olentangy Orange and Upper Arlington. Zavislak on the very first pitch. He's going to go to second. It is a first pitch double for Griffin Zavislak. Keegan Nupp up next for Olentangy Orange. That is ball one. Right fielder for Olentangy Orange was Jake Luling. We didn't get his name in before the break. Keegan Nupp facing a 1-0 count. So that's the first strike of the at-bat. Kyle Steven pitching for Upper Arlington, the senior pitcher. That is ball two.
Did you play it earlier? You didn't? No, because I queued it, but it never played.
He is pitching to Mark Lee. Lee, the catcher, also a senior for Upper Arlington. Pitch coming. And safe at third base. Zavislak goes from second to third. 3-1 count, no outs, bottom of the first inning. And Keegan Nupp, he is going to hit foul. Nupp. Fair ball is called. Zavislak will score. Nupp to second base. He is safe. And it is a 1-0 Olentangy Orange lead. James Wimsatt up to bat, or Orange leading by 1. Strike one. Low pitch. That will be ball one. Drew Denier will play first base. Seth Keogh will play second. Drew Gollowin at third. Kiernan Maloney at shortstop. Go to the outfield. Connor Henley will play left. Selassie will play center. And here's another hit. That will score Keegan Nupp on a single by Wimsatt. Maverick Chauvin. And low pitch, throw to second. Safe at second base. Wimsat with a steal. Second steal of the inning.
So slow.
Here's the pitch. That will be a ball. Ball one thrown. Pitching. Strike two.
Oh my gosh.
And here's a shot. Deep. Deep. And safe at third. Chauvin goes back. On the sacrifice fly from Chauvin. Wimsatt goes to third. Low pitch. Ball one.
Should we like chirp? Yeah.
Xavier Aguila.
I like Bradley. Was it Bradley? I like this. Where the catcher was like some guys. Yeah. I like that team.
That is strike one.
Carter, what'd you sign your gang?
I sent you guys a video.
Aguila, strike two.
Tricia's here. I see her. She's in white top, black pants. She's in the blue jeans.
Ball two.
Oh my gosh, I have to run out and do it. I'm gonna run out and go after this inning. After this inning? Yeah, I'm gonna go quick.
Aguila, right to the shortstop, throw home. Safe at home. He dropped the ball.
Three home runs and 3 stolen bases. Yeah.
3-0 Olentangy Orange. That is strike one. Oh, 1 count, 1 out. Pitch comes. This ball's up in the air. Way up. And that's going to go foul. Oh, 2 counts. Pitch coming. Foul ball. Foul ball from Jake Luling with Wyatt Lidke on deck. And here's another base hit. Aguila going to third. And a double for Jake Luling, the sophomore. And Upper Arlington will have their first mound visit, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. 3-0 in the bottom of the first. 1 out. Wyatt Lickey up to bat. And he gets hit by pitch. Kobe Luling, the lone freshman on this varsity ball club.
Should I change Zane's walk-up back to the original? Should I keep- No, I like this song.
And
I like this first one.
fair ball. Out at first. Aguila scores. 4-0 Orange.
Yeah, first inning.
Zane Konzak. No pitch. Ball 1.
What do you say? Just think, why are there so many people? Orange senior night.
No pitch again. And that will be ball 2. Foul ball.
Should I say orange starts it off strong? Or just say it this way?
That is strike 2. Konzak swings at that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third for Orange. Pitch coming. That is ball 3. Lee just saves that one.
When the first one comes up, say like returning to the plate.
And that is ball 4.
Give him heck!
Grevin Zavislak, the left fielder, once again at bat here in this first inning.
Give him heck.
Ball 1.
Go two. Give him heck.
That is strike 1.
Give him heck, too. Give him heck.
Pitch.
We're
That is
right
strike
there.
two.
We are right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Grevin Zavaslak back to the plate. 4-0 Orange lead. Bases loaded. That ball is up high. It's going to be ball 2.
3-2. What you gonna do? Look at that thing. 2-2. What you gonna do? Is that a card shooter? It's a big ball. Big ball.
Here it is. Zavaslak hits foul.
It's up 3-1. Max. 3-2. What you gonna do? It's 2-2. It's about to be. It's 2-2. You got good wheels here. Okay. Oh, it's 3-2.
That is a walk. Luling scores 5-0 Orange. Keegan up. And Keegan up. And that is caught in the outfield by Agbanog. And it is a 5.
In the first inning.
Orange with a 5 lead.
Andrew Montero. Batting number 20, Andrew Montero.
Welcome back to the top of the second. Orange with a convincing 5-0 lead early.
Is she leaving? Yeah, she went.
Reed Hemrick. 2-0 count.
She's by James's dad.
That's the foul ball. Strike 2. That is ball 3. That is ball 4. Montero to first.
Batting for the Bears, number 19, first baseman, Drew Denner.
Find a way!
Denayer. I'm just gonna say Denayer.
There is
Keegan, your walk-up is tough!
Drew Denayer. That is strike one. Ball one. Strike two. To Drew Denayer. And Denayer. It's a foul. That is strike three. Strikeout number 4.
Now batting, number 28, the right fielder, Luke Agbanag.
Luke Agbanag. Hamrick pitches. First pitch, ball 1. And that is a base hit.
Number 3. Up to bat for the Bears, number 3, the catcher, Mark Lee. How do you pronounce his name? It's Kiernan. It says it.
Here's Lee. That is strike 1. That is strike 2. And Hamrick, strikeout number 5.
Batting for Arlington, the shortstop, number 8, Kiernan Maloney.
Maloney, first pitch from Reed, is up high for ball 1. Kiernan Maloney. And that will even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here is a simple ground ball. That's an out. And we go to the bottom of the second. Orange up 5-0.
what you got?
Welcome back to the bottom of the second. And what a diving catch in right field. It's Luke Agmanag for the first out. Maverick Chauvin up next. That is ball one.
You did.
Yeah, make that.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I did. That's why I asked.
Strike one.
Last year.
Meeting is split. One game apiece.
Oh,
That is a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
you got a little frightened there, Coach?
UA won their first one 2-1 against Olentangy Orange.
Little shook.
And then Orange returned the favor, defeating UA 10-0. And we have an out at first. 2 outs. Xavier Aguila back up to bat. Ball one. Ball two. Aguila just hits it foul. So it'll be 2 balls, 1 strike. Going to Aguila. Aguila hits it deep. It is off the track. Aguila to second. And it is gone. Aguila with a home run.
That was a home run? And that's a home run delivered by your Pioneers by Xavier Aguila.
And it is a 6-0 game.
Off the bat for your Pioneers, number 1, the right fielder, Jake Luling.
Oh, shoot.
Here's the
No, it
pitch.
might.
Jake Luling hits it foul.
Holy cow. The only home run this season is on senior year. I just took 12. If only he was a senior.
That is a 1.
That's it.
I thought it hit the fence.
Ball 2.
It just went over, but it looked like it hit the fence. Like it was tricky because I thought it hit the fence. I could tell by the left fielder.
Ball 3.
Yeah, this thing sucks.
Jake Luling hits foul.
Hey Steve, is Pink Pony Club a good warm-up song?
They got him from quick pressure for you, boss.
Oh shit. Stove.
And here's a fly ball to right field. And that is caught for out number 3. It's a home run by Xavier Aguila that puts one more on the board for Olentangy Orange. It is now 6-0 after 2. And we welcome you back to the top of the third. Seth Kehoe is up to bat, and he gets on base.
He's not old. Whatever, you can go without it.
And it looks like Chauvin walking off something.
Batting for the Bears, number 6 center fielder, Ross Salosky.
Ross Salosky up to bat. Ball 1.
Just keep it in the brain. He's not folded. Number 2.
Two balls, no strikes. And a fly ball. Nope, tries to come over. There is foul. And another foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Salosky. And Kehoe is out on the pickle there. That is your first out of the inning. And it is now a 2-2 count going to Ross Salosky. And that is ball 3. That is ball 4.
Batting, number 5,
fielder, Connor Ivey.
There's ball 1. And the even count, 1 ball, 1 strike to Connor Hindley. And a ground ball. Up to second, to first. Double play! And we go to the bottom of the 3rd.
That's a double play to end the inning.
5-4-3. We go to the bottom of the 3rd.
Beautiful.
Welcome
fade.
back.
What a fade.
And fly ball. Looks like an infield. And that is caught by Gollowin. Kobe Luling up next. Stephen pitches. And that is caught.
Get out.
Zane Konzak up now. Last catch was made by Zalasi. That is strike 1.
Pioneer Stadium's gonna crumble. Yeah. Our legacy is not gonna continue.
That's ball 1.
Why'd you text me 141206? It's your phone.
And here's a high. That ball's deep to center field. Caught by Zalasi. We end the 3rd. Orange still up by 6.
Leading off for the Bears. Number 24, third baseman, Drew Gollman. Yosemite.
Welcome back to the top of the fourth. That is strike one to Drew Gollowin, who is at bat for Upper Arlington. Orange leads 6-0 over the Golden Bears. Ball one.
You know what? He's so
Foul ball.
9, as he's winning by Drake. Because his number's 9. Yeah. I'm gonna do that at the top of the field.
Here's the pitch. Up high, ball two.
Come on, Rudy. Finish him. Double twos.
That is strike three. Strikeout number 6.
Now we're back to the Bears. Number 20, the DH, Andrew Montero.
Strike one to Montero. That is strike 2. That is strike 3. 2 outs in the fourth.
Now batting, number 19, first baseman, Drew Denaire. I thought you were going to say that. Oh, I got it down.
Drew Denaire. Strike 1. And that ball is right to Hemrick. Throw to Shulden. That is 3 outs. Orange up 6-0. Welcome back to the bottom of the fourth. It is Griffin Zavislak. Ball 1.
You say that all the time. Unemployed secret. No, he isn't Jason.
That's a foul ball.
Same secret, just has a job. J-O-B.
As umpire talks to Steven here for a moment.
Same secret, just has a job.
1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a shot to center field. Selassie makes the catch for out number 1. Keegan up. Ball 1. And up. Hits it deep to center. Caught by Selassie. That's your second out. James Wimsatt hits it deep to right. That is caught.
Wait, what song was that?
But
What
Agbanog, that is 3 outs.
Oh, wait, no.
Welcome back to the top of the 5th, where Luke Agbanag is up to bat with a 6-0 Olentangy Orange lead over his Golden Bears.
I have to do it for the 7th. But it would still be tough. You have to do the
Strike 1.
This is low-key a quick game. It's a very quick game. I don't have time to push a goal.
Ball 2.
I'm not finding accurate.
And that is ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Luke Agbanag. Agbanag hits it high into the outfield. That is caught. Making the play is Griffin Zavislag for 1 out. Here's Mark Lee.
Did you know Marco used to coach you, right?
Yeah.
Hemrick, ball 1. Foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Coaching school. Him and Taylor.
I don't know. We
And this one's deep to center. And that is caught by Wyatt Lidkey for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 8, Carmen Maloney. Kiernan.
Kiernan Maloney up to bat. That's ball 1.
We have a lot of good coaches.
Ground ball. That's going to get through. And that is only Upper Arlington's second base hit of the day.
Now batting, number 2 second baseman, Seth Kehoe.
Seth Kehoe up. Arlington looks to open the gates on this one. And Kehoe gets hit by a pitch. So runners on first and second for Upper Arlington.
Now batting, number 6, the center fielder, Ross Solowski.
Rosalasi up to bat.
Since 10-1. Since 7. Been in there for 11 hours.
Ball 1. And this ball is up high.
Oh yeah, Griff.
And the catch is made by Zavislak. And we go to the bottom of the 5th with Orange up 6-0.
What a phase.
Maverick Chauvin leads things off as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Chauvin. That is your first out. Xavier Aguila. That's a foul ball.
Carter. That's not me. That was not me. It's a good thing you're close to the outside. God, it's not gonna be trapped in here. That stinks.
And that is strike 2.
That burrito.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That burrito must have been dead.
And Aguila goes right to the shortstop. That is Maloney. That is 2 outs.
So bad.
That brings up Jake Luling.
Oh my god, this is great.
Strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike to Jake Luling.
I would never put that bit in my mouth.
And Luling. It is a fair ball.
Putting error. Number 2. Over here.
Wyatt Licky. Foul ball.
Oh! Hey now. Woo!
Licky. Here's the bunt. Throw to first. That is an out. And we go to the top of the 6th with Olentangy Orange leading by 6. Welcome back. Strike 1 to Henley. Reed Hemrick still on the bump. That is strike 2.
Fuzz, could you implement how Reed is a dog right now? After the next strike.
Ball 1. Strike 3. Strikeout number 8.
He's a dog. Thank you.
Drew Gullowin. And that is...
Bingo.
And that is a catch made by Griffin Zavislak for your second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 20, Andrew Montreux.
Andrew Montero up to bat for Upper Arlington. Montero, then foul ball.
Nice try, Keegan.
Thank you, Keegs. Saved my life out there, Keegs. Not just a good baseball player, you're a hero.
That is ball one. Pitch. Ball two. And that's the even count. We'll make it 2 balls, 2 strikes.
27. Yeah. You have like 3 weeks.
Ground ball.
That's champion. I didn't know that was your mint. I was like, what is that? And then ew. I don't want the rest of it. My breath is fresh now.
Here's your pitch. That is foul.
You can't believe I just touched that. You can wipe it on my tongue if you want.
That is ball 3.
What you gonna do? Just yell it. Please.
And foul ball.
Yell 3, 2, what you gonna do? Not on the mic.
Here's the pitch. And foul ball.
Whoa. 3, 2 again. Otra vez. I'll some heat for this inning. I want some heat. Steven. I want some heat songs.
And battling it well.
Play 7 Nation Army and then 9.
Andrew Montero. That is ball. That's ball 4. Montero walks.
Number 10. Whole vote.
And time is called.
Batting, number 10, Cole Vote.
How'd you say it? What did you show Miss Kate?
Cole vote.
On Carter's phone.
And he gets hit by a pitch. Runners on first and second for Upper Arlington with 2 outs in the 6th. And it is a mound visit for Olentangy Orange. And we'll be right back. Luke Agbenag. Strike 1 to Reed Hemrick.
This is actually tough. He said it's so fun.
Ball one.
That's Instagram later. That is.
That is strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hambrick does it again. He gets out of the 6. Welcome back to the bottom of the 6. We have a pinch hitter, Ben Wisniewski. That's ball 1.
That was his walk-up slugger. I can't remember if he changed it or not. That was funny.
Up high for ball 2.
He made it memorable for his senior year. That's what matters.
Hey, come on.
That kind of looks cute. I played with strangers and for keep treating.
That is strike 1.
Play stroke. Yes or not? Play stroke. It's up to you. Carter, should I play the stroke? What's that?
Ball 3. Wisniewski walks on ball 4. St. Konzak.
It's not even 6:30 yet.
Here's the throw to second, and it's not going to get there.
Oh, yeah.
And we got a pinch runner. Jose Lopez goes from first to second. He has a stolen base.
Next stolen base, that's all his part.
Yeah. For sure.
They're going to talk with Kierman Maloney.
See, you know what? That's a good song. For like anything. Comfort fighting. That's a good one. That's just talking about me. 6 up, sat down.
That is ball one.
Carter.
And here's a ground ball. Throw to first is not in time. And the runner, we have Jose Lopez scoring from third. 7-0.
That's not what it is.
Here's the throw. To second. He is out at second base. First out of the inning. Zane Konzak caught stealing.
I don't know. Why is it E8? That's how it's supposed to be. Did you press E8? Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Press E8. Good job, Drew. Weird.
Ball one.
It's both E8.
And here's a bunt that's going to go foul.
It'll probably change after that. I'm doing this for over a year now. It doesn't change. I do wonder why. That's how it's programmed. Oh, yeah.
Griffin Zavislak. 2 balls, 1 strike. And ground ball to the shortstop, throw to first on time. That is 2 outs. Keegan Nupp, 2 outs. That is strike 1. Nupp. That is a base hit.
Shut up. Good.
We have Talon Daring. Daring hits it foul.
Why is everything turning 8? You looked over it and he's like, "Should it foul?" I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Strike 2. Daring hits it to the shortstop, throws second, and he is out on the fielder's choice. And it is a 7-0 game as we go to the top of the 7th.
Number 13, Brandon Macaluso.
Welcome back to the top of the 7th, and that's going to go foul on the bat of Braden Macaluso.
The right pocket's out too.
That is strike 2.
What's that song called? Just 9.
And the throw to first, and that is 10 strikeouts for Reed Hemrick. What a night.
Batting. The pitcher, number 8, Kieran Maloney.
Kieran Maloney. That is strike 1. Strike 2.
Then after respond.
And that is 2 outs.
Batting. Number 2, second baseman, Seth Kehoe.
Kehoe in the flesh.
Seth Kehoe up to bat for Upper Arlington. 2 outs, top of the 7th.
Let's go.
Give him heck, Reed!
And that is foul.
Give him heck!
I'm just gonna get around the world, dude.
Give him heck, Reed!
And that's a base hit.
6'5".
Seth Kehoe with a single.
Batting for the Golden Bears, number 6, center fielder, Ross Salasi.
Ross Selassie up for Upper Arlington. That ball's going to go foul.
My best friend name is James.
That is strike 2. No ball. 2 strikes. Hemrick pitches. That is ball 1.
Come on, 9. Let's go 9. Let's go, Drake. 9. Let's go, Reed.
Hemrick. Ground ball to first. That is a foul ball. And this game is still alive.
Let's go 9.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, Reed. Oh, yeah, Reed. Reed.
Here's the pitch.
Oh.
And Zalossi
That sucks.
will go to first.
Batting, left fielder number 5, Connor Heinwee.
When he put land in there. Oh, he's out.
And Reed Hemrick will leave the game. 10 strikeouts for Reed
You're my hero,
Hemrick.
Reed.
What a day for Hemrick. He will be.
You've had a day,
Play.
Reed.
Who's pitching now? Jamie, 14. Jamie Larkin. Now pitching Tiny was my best friend.
Jamison Lerke pitching, 1 out. He will try to close.
Number 14, Jason Lerke.
Welcome back. Jamison Lerke is ready. Or still talking.
Still sure.
Lerke gets ready to pitch. Here it is. Strike 1.
What a pitch, kid!
Should I say he's a freshman? No, is he freshman? He's a junior.
That is strike 2.
He's 18. Yeah. He's a really old junior. Yeah. He's gonna be 19 when he graduates.
That was ball 1.
I think his birthday's like January. He just made the cut. He's older than Jacob.
That is ball 2.
More opportunity, kid!
Come on.
That is going to go foul.
Good pitch, kid!
Is it Larkin? Larkin. Larkin. It's like it's Larkin. I think James Larkin.
Oh, yeah, Lerke!
Here's the pitch. Strikes him out. The game is over. Orange with a shutout win. Orange wins it 7-0 over Upper Arlington. They win the regular season series.
7-0, your Pioneers on top. The Pioneers return back to action tomorrow, where they travel to Dublin Coughlin at 5 p.m. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your attendance at today's game. Enjoy this weather.
This is your announcer, Cameron Graham, signing off. Good night, folks. We should say that at our last game, for the last home game. This is your announcer, Cameron Graham, and Steve.